Do you pay attention to your attention? April is National Stress Awareness Month, and one way to help reduce stress and the effects it has on you is to implement a meditation and mindfulness practice. And by the way, I can help you out with that. Another way is spending time in nature. It's very healing. I'd love to share a story about when I was a child, and I would go to visit my grandparents, actually on both sides of my family. The same thing would occur. They would say, "Do you want to sit down and watch a program with us?" And I remember thinking, program? I always heard it called a television show or a movie, but they called it programs. So I would sit down to watch the program, and I know it's hard to believe, but I had a little bit of energy. So quite a bit actually. And I would get up and be running around, and they'd say, "Tammy, sit down and watch the program with us." So even as children, we've been programmed to watch the programs. I just wanted to share that with you. Fast forward to television today. Let's look at some of the media in some of our country's leaders that cannot conduct an interview or give a speech without expressing anger and name-calling. It's no wonder why we need anti-bullying campaigns for our youth when they're receiving so many mixed messages. And under that fear is anger. Under that anger is fear. And the fear is spreading more fear. And then the only way to control people is by keeping them in fear. So pay close attention to what you're paying attention to. Even if you don't realize it, your subconscious is listening. Even if you're not the one saying the mean words, your body, mind, and spirit absorbs them. It's not only about what we ingest food-wise, but more importantly, that what we ingest with the programming out there. Another example is the pharmaceutical commercials with all the illnesses and the side effects, and then they tell us to contact our doctor to ask for those drugs. What is going on? So for less stress, pay attention to what you pay attention to, because nothing changes if nothing changes. Less stress is best. We can choose love, and we can choose fear. I choose love. We are one. Be love.